Buenas tardes, raza. ¿Cómo está su día yendo? El mío bien bonito. Está bien bonito afuera. Espero que el día de ustedes haya amanecido con una tacita de café bien tapadita. Esta es mi segunda taza de café con leche. Miren cómo está la nata. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day in the south of Texas. I hope that your day started with a nice cup of coffee and a donut on the side. This is my second cup of coffee. It's instant coffee with whole milk, and the cream of the milk has settled on the top of my cup. But I was sitting here. Estaba pensando que la semana pasada yo estaba con mi hermana Ofelia y mi otra hermana nos habló y nos dijo, hey, we're at Whataburger, you want to come over? Y cuando fuimos para Whataburger ya habíamos comido y yo, Ofelia, but we still went because my other sister was there and the pastor. So we went and sat with them just to accompany them while they ate and to shoot the breeze because, I mean, we were talking there at Whataburger with them. But when we were leaving Whataburger, my brother-in-law had moved from the table and he went to talk to a man on the other corner of the Whataburger. Mi cuñado se había movido de la mesa de nosotros y se había ido a caminar a la otra esquina del restaurante de Whataburger y estaba hablando con un señor ya grande de edad. Y cuando yo y mi hermanita ya nos salimos de ahí, me fijé quién era. Y dije, oh my goodness. Y le fui y le di un abrazo al hermano Montes. Y me acordé de su esposa, ya fallecida. Y les quiero decir que ella es una de las pocas mujeres empoderadas que yo conocí. Y era una mujer bien pacífica, pero ella, cuando ella hablaba, ella te hacía que escucharas una historia. Y nunca a mí se me ha olvidado cómo ella contó la historia de la mujer con el bote de aceite de perfume de alabaster oil, y cómo ella hizo que una ramera de sus tiempos, de los tiempos de Jesús, fuera la más empoderada mujer en esa ciudad. Y les voy a decir que en Lucas 7, en el versículo 37 está la historia de esta mujer empoderada, pero nadie podría contar la historia como la contó la hermana Montes en un culto que estaban teniendo en un restaurante que tenía mi mamá. Y esa noche habían hecho un culto. Y quiero que sepan que a mí nunca se me olvidó esa historia como ella la contó. ¿Por qué? Porque esa historia empoderó a una ramera a ser la mejor mujer y dama de sus tiempos. Hermana Montes had a way of saying a story. And I will never forget her. I went and hugged her husband. And I said hi to him. And I remembered his wife who has passed away. But let me tell you, that lady was some spokesperson. And she told the story in a restaurant that my mom owned. And they were having a church service that night, and I went. And I heard the story, how she told it, of a woman going to Jesus with an alabaster oil to pour it and anoint his body. But she wasn't an ordinary woman. She was a prostitute. But Hermana Montes made a prostitute look like a lady with dignity and respect. Because in the time of Jesus, no lady would have done what this woman did, and men opened way for her. I don't know if it was because they didn't want her to say what they did, but they opened way for her with respect. And she walked from where she was all the way to where Jesus was, in a room full of men, when and in a time where women could not do what she did. This woman was empowered so much by Hermana Montes that I have always admired the way that she said the story of this lady that didn't force herself through these men. They were opening way for her to get to where she was going. I don't know if they thought that they were the cousins of Mother Teresa of Calcutta and they didn't want to get dirty, or if they didn't want her to spill the beans on them. But they were opening up way for her to get to where she wanted to be. And a lot of women nowadays will rather just look down than take that bull by the horns and say, hey, I'm right here. I'm not hiding behind anything. I am not hiding behind anything. I've been here, sitting here for 2 years, waiting to see what you're gonna do. Because I know what I believe in, and what I believe in might be different from what you believe in. Because I will tell you that I have not worked in 2 years. But none of my bills have been late. Why, you might ask? Because my beliefs and your beliefs are different. And I have always believed that I'm where I'm at because that's where God wants me to be. And I don't have to worry about my bills because He takes care of me. Do you get the grip? Do you understand in your simple mind how that concept works? In the last 2 years, I have not worked. But He that supports me owns everything and deals with whatever I need in a timely manner. Not when I want it to be, but when He thinks it needs to be done, and why. And I just let it happen. But that's how I believe. But this empowered woman in the time of Jesus walked straight through the gate, through the yard that was packed with men because they all wanted to be close to Jesus. But yet, they still made space for her to walk through them. And she headed all the way to her goal. And when she got to her goal, she opened that alabaster bottle of oil that was worth more than a Roman soldier's salary in a year. And that was a lot of money in those years. And if you all look it up, I think it was like more than 20,000 or more than that worth of money for that bottle of oil that she went and poured from the head of Jesus all the way down His body to His feet. But you need to believe and know that He will take care of you when He needs to be done. Not in your terms, in His terms. You need to empower yourself to believe that. Have a nice day.